we bring CJ Moore in here, I do want to hit on North Carolina real quick because they did pick up a win over Notre Dame, which matters because they didn't lose to Notre Dame, right? But let's forget what happened in the game against Duke the other day when I thought North Carolina actually played the best they probably could play against a Duke team. They've won 7 of their last 8. Van Allen Lubin is averaging 14-7 in that span. Jalen Withers is averaging 14-7 in that span. Jalen Withers, who set an ACC tournament record for North Carolina, hit 7 threes tonight. He's shooting 55% from 3 in the last 8 games. And it feels like this team, which ranks 13th in Torvik since February 11th, it feels like they've kind of figured some things out. They get Wake Forest tomorrow. I was able to catch up with Van Allen Lubin after their win today. I asked him what happened and how they get this thing going and how they continue to stay hot. Keep going. I'm going to keep going. We got Van Allen Lubin coming up in a minute. I will say this, guys. I think that North Carolina has put themselves in a position where they got to win 2 more games, but if they win 2 more games, they are dancing. I think that's what's the way that this is going to play out. They can beat Wake Forest because I think Wake Forest has kind of been people figured out they don't really have a great point guard situation.
Of course they can beat Wake.
Really
can they beat Duke?
That's the big question. Rob? Can they beat Duke? I'll answer that question after we hear from Van Allen Lubin.
Yeah, I think just the shots that we made early on and just our, defensive intensity, it really got us going, really sparked some energy for us to just get us rolling, just to get us a lead. We're obviously proud of just the way, Withers shot the ball today and just knowing that, he can continue to make a very great impact for us on the team and just for this whole tournament, and so we're just really, really, really happy for today.
He set a record for threes. I'm sure you've been told that already. But he's now 21 for 38 the last 8 games. That's 55% from 3. When he's making shots like that, when they're going in, what does that change for you guys offensively?
It really just gives us an offensive rhythm, just knowing that we can just score on all 3 levels, that we can really space the floor and give, our opponent a really hard time and just figuring out ways how they can defend us.
You had 17 and 10, I believe, tonight, right?
Yeah, correct.
You're now averaging 13 and 7 over the course of the last 8 games, coincides with winning 7 of your last 8 games. You're playing better. North Carolina is known for big men that produce like that. How did you guys get this going?
It's really just, my teammates just finding me, the way that we share the ball. We really, we find each other to generate good shots. I think for me, just trying to be aggressive to assert myself and also give credit to my teammates, to be able to trust me and find me on the offensive side.
Obviously, tomorrow's a big one. In-state rivalry, Wake Forest. There's tournament implications here, right? How are you going to prepare for this game? What's your mindset heading into it?
Yeah, we're just taking it one game at a time. We know we got them tomorrow, so we're just trying to prep, our mind and our body just to go out there and compete tomorrow. I think it's just really important for us just try to get a win and just continue to keep it rolling. All right, guys, you each have 30 seconds to answer this question. Mike, I'm going to you first, then Goodman, then I'll answer it as well. If North Carolina can beat Wake Forest, is there a road to them finding a way to win against this Duke team?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good. I mean, I think RJ's got to go off. And really, I think Ian Jackson's the one. I think he's the one who takes some of the pressure off. And if both of those guards are on, they can play with Duke and be in the game. They were in it last game for a little while. I just think Duke's got way too much, and they're like robots right now. Like, they are absolutely motivated here to win an ACC regular season title, an ACC tournament title, and the national title. And again, they're not going to look past anybody, especially their rivals.
Mike? Yeah, I look at the other side of the bracket, and if you're North Carolina, wouldn't you want to be down there?
Sure.
I just feel like a lot of I look at with Louisville and Clemson, and both those teams are really good and played well throughout ACC play, but I just think it's a lot to ask for this team. And I think North Carolina's played the last 3-4 weeks. They've played like an NCAA tournament team. It's just it's a lot to ask where it's like, hey, 2 of our last 4 games are played against arguably the best team in the country. That's a lot for anybody to overcome.
Yeah, the